Hi everyone, and welcome back to part 22 of the Not So Berry Legacy Challenge, Brown Generation, our very first generation. This is a very special episode because this will be the final episode for Brown Generation. We are finishing everything out. This is the finale, and the next episode we will be doing Mint Gen, so that is like so exciting. But before we get into it, I do want to give a quick thank you for all your likes, comments, and subscriptions. It really means the world to me, and I'm just having so much fun with this legacy challenge, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying it too. Okay, so I do want to point out that I did take the shader out of my game, but I also changed the settings to ultra, and I feel like the quality is a lot clearer, and I'm quite happy with it, so hopefully you guys don't mind and it looks okay. But then we have to quickly go over some of the gameplay things I did off camera just to catch you guys up. So Melanie did max out her logic skill and she did get promoted a final time. So she is now done with her career. She's a level 10 botanist. And when she got promoted, they gave her this print. It's sized down. It's usually a lot bigger. So I have all of her prints in Marlee's bedroom, and when Marlee moves out, we're probably going to bring them with her just because they're very mint vibed. We also were able to max the robotic skill, if you noticed, and we did that just by giving our robot Ron tune-ups because he breaks down like if he goes out in the rain and stuff and you have to give him a tune-up. He also runs out of durability if I show you real quick, and you have to give him tune-ups and stuff. So just by doing all of that, she was able to max the robotic skill. It was actually pretty easy. Now, if you notice, Ron is actually currently at work. I put him into the scientist's career because I thought it would be really cool to have a familiar face as a coworker when Marlee joins the scientist career. Now, robots are technically supposed to be like immortal, like they don't die, so he could technically be around for all 10 generations, which would be kind of crazy, but at the same time, they need tune-ups. They can give themselves tune-ups eventually if they get enhanced enough, but they can also break down and they need someone to repair them, so I don't know how he will do on his own, if he will be able to be a coworker of ours for a long time, or if we're gonna have to learn the robotic skill just to be able to constantly repair him and stuff. But yeah, that is something that I did. Secondly, I created the Pleasants. So I took the Pleasant sisters that are in game and deleted them and replaced them with these Pleasant sisters. So they have this custom content hair that is identical, and literally the only difference is that Angela, if I pull up the friend panel real quick, I can kind of show you. This is Angela. Angela dresses very preppy in all green, and her hair is perfect with no strand. But then Lilith, the only difference in her hair is there's this little strand out of place, like this little bang, and she also dresses very gothic in black. I will put this custom content hair in the description below in case you are interested, but I also gave them conflicting traits. So I believe Lilith is like hot-headed versus Angela, who is, I think, what is the trait? Happy? Cheerful, sorry. So like they have conflicting traits like that, but I thought Lilith would be like the perfect friend for Marlee, so I think they are actually going to be best friends. I haven't got them to that point yet. Right now they're just acquaintances, but I also gave Lilith the mean traits, and I believe the other trait she has is hot-headed, like I said, but she also has the same aspiration as Marlee, which is the chief of mischief. So hopefully they will be really close and you will be seeing a lot of her in the Mint generation, which will be next episode. I also finally got us another Groot. So if you remember, I made the acronym Gardener Robot of our time. So this is the third Gardener Robot we've had to make because the first two broke. Maple, if you notice, she's not down here. She did pass away, so we actually get visited by her sometimes as a little ghost pup, which is really cute. You can see her right here in our friends. And then I had us pretty much try to spend all of our money. So there has been some changes to the house, if I can show you real quick. So like I put a bookcase right here, and then if we go down a level, there's now like a bar and a dishwasher, some plants, and like a photo on the wall in here. And then in this room, we have an actual washer, dryer, counter, some decorations, laundry related, a little broom on the wall. Over here, we have like this little thing that stores dishes and like a mirror when you walk in. And I believe that's all like the changes in the house. Then out in the garden over here, I put a beehive, I put a beetle box. We have our scarecrow, we have like a little flower table over here. Over here I put like this little decoration. I put some wind chimes, and I basically just tried to spend all of our money, so like there's not all of this extra money that we're not going to use. There's some decorations up there. And then in addition to spending all of our money, if you go on the computer, there's also like this little clothes rack. Sorry for like pointing everything out. I just get really excited. But if you go on the computer when you are a max level 10 skill, I'll show you real quick, but you can actually order, purchase seeds, and you get these rare seeds. So we spent about like $20,000 on seeds alone, and we opened them all, and we were able to get some really cool rare plants. So like now we have a Growfruit tree, or is it called a Growfruit? We have a death flower. We have like really, really cool plants in here. And also I was able to complete the plant sim tree. So I'm actually gonna have Marlee come over and start it up just because I wanted to do it on camera with you guys. But if you guys were around, I think it was a few years back when they did the plant sim challenge, you actually had to like find sims in your world that had different emotions, like a flirty emotion, an uncomfortable emotion, etc., and ask them for seeds, and you were able to complete this tree. And I didn't think you could still complete it, but apparently you can. You just have to get to a level 10 gardening and then buy a bunch of seed packets, open in them, and then you can get these seeds. You put them in this little trunk that you buy in the catalog, you water it, and then this happened. Isn't that so cool? Okay, so we're actually going to travel inside and explore the magical bean portal tree. Where are you going? No, don't. They're constantly, if you have rats on your lot, they constantly go over to it. It's kind of annoying. But look at all the seeds. They're all glowing and stuff. I love it so much. So Marvin's actually at school right now, and Marlee should be at school right now too, but I've had her skipping and playing hooky just because I don't want her to be like the perfect A student anymore now that she's a teenager, and you can see her performance has slipped. She's a B student. She might get demoted to a C student, and if I show you like her personality and stuff, she's no longer in range to get responsibility. And I think I might try to get her the argumentative trait just by getting in a bunch of like fights and stuff, and maybe the insensitive trait, I'm not sure. But she actually has the mortified emotion right now, which is embarrassed and everything, and it says from having a mood swing. I've never gotten this before. I don't know if it's like a new thing with teenagers, but it is like hilarious if you look at the way she walks. Well, she's not doing it now, but she does like a custom, like exaggerated walk, and it's just really funny, and she makes like the funniest facial expressions. I've been loving it so much. But yeah, she's playing hooky with Lilith right now. Let's keep exploring the tree. And then off camera, I also got her and Ron, Melanie and Ron is our robot, to kind of a max relationship. So when he gets home from work, we can actually become best friends with him, which is something we have to do for this generation. And then that's pretty much everything we have to do, in all honesty. I'm really happy. So we need 20,000 for Marlee to move out with to her new house, but like this extra $2,235 we could spend if we want to. So that's why I tried to like upgrade the lot as much as possible to kind of make it into like Melanie's dream home farm. But I don't really know what else we would add at this point. So at this time, we just have this extra money, I guess. But she's exploring like this tree portal, and I think there's supposed to be pop-ups, but I'm not sure. Okay, and we got the forbidden fruit. So I'm pretty sure if we eat this, it turns us into a plant sim. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what happens. But does it have a season? I don't think it has a season. But I feel like that would be wasteful, because once you go inside this magical tree, I'm pretty sure it closes up forever. See, like, we can't go inside it anymore. So I think it would be more beneficial for us to plant the tree. And then I think, don't quote me, I think we can grow like more of these. Unless this is just gonna grow like another portal type thing, like another one of these. I'm not sure, but we're gonna come plant it, and then hopefully it just grows us more forbidden fruits, because this way like future generations could come visit the farm maybe. Did I accidentally click eat? I didn't mean to do that. Alright, well, I guess we're ending this season off with Melanie being a plant sim, which I know I did not mean to do. Oops. But if anything, maybe this is her dream. I mean, she's a level 10 gardener and everything. Maybe it's fun for her to become a plant. But let me take a picture of this. This is so cool. I haven't been a plant sim in so long. I love that so much. But what I actually want to do is we're going to update our calendar, because we're going to be moving out this episode with Marlee. So I don't know, like, if they're not living with you, if you still get notifications about their birthday. So we're just going to add a quick holiday, and this is going to be Marvin's B-Day. And then we're going to add another holiday real quick, and this is going to be Melanie B-Day. And then it wouldn't tell us the next birthday, does it? No, I don't think so. Okay. So we did that, and now, so what can you actually do as a plant sim? Does anything change? So you need water, and I think you eat the sunlight? I'm not sure. Alright, when do you get home from work? You don't get home from work anytime soon. Marlee, what are you doing? You're still in kind of a mood, aren't you? Okay, well, let's see. I'm just gonna have Ron come home from work early. And we're gonna have Melanie come make best friends with her robot, because that is one of the tasks we have to do for this generation. So friendly, more choices, become best friends. Let's go do that. I was like, instead of eating it and only getting one use out of it, let's go ahead and plant it so we can get multiple uses out of it for future generations. And then I just went ahead and eat it. You know what? I know it's cheating, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna get us another tree, and just in case, like, future generations want to come here and turn into plant sims. You never know. Forbidden fruits of the plant sim. There we go. There we go. Okay. So it's like it never happened. We're gonna put another plant back here, and because I honestly don't know if this will grow multiple plant sim, like I don't know if it's gonna be a normal plant that like you can harvest those plant sim fruits from, or if it's gonna grow like another pink tree teleporter type thing. So yeah, let's come become best friends. Are you angry? From both sides losing an argument. Alright, so we are best friends with Ron now, and if I look at our sentiment, because we have one with him, it says we adore him and are deeply connected with him, which is so cute. I love that so much. Okay, so I'm actually gonna have her come over and plant this. I'll make sure not to click eat this time, don't worry, plant. And then you, oh my goodness, she's just over here punching the stuffed animal, like why? Okay, well this is definitely making her conflict resolution go down, I'm pretty sure. So, or it's making her emotional control go down. I'm not sure which one. Okay, and we can go ahead and water it. She gets like all these interactions, like say hello to my little friends. Like she can do special talking with plants now, but I don't think it does anything. I think it's just like normal talk with plants, but slightly different. I love it. Look, she's like radiating, and she just had little flowers, sorry, little leaves grow on her. She is the ultimate brown generation, and she's definitely embracing the fact that her next generation daughter is mint, because she's pretty much mint herself right now. But we have gotten to the most exciting part. So you guys, I'm actually gonna upload this whole house now that it's done up to the gallery. Now keep in mind that the original shell for this was made by Jessica Pye YT. So she made the original shell, but I will upload like this modified version of it, or renovation, I guess you can call it. So I will do that now in case you guys want to download it. Alright everybody, so the house is now on the gallery in case you guys are interested and want to play in it in your own game. But now, like I said, the most exciting part is we are going to be officially moving out our mint generation sim, and in the next part we will actually be starting mint gen. So let me go ahead and give you a sneak peek of what to expect for the next generation. We're going to go to manage worlds. Okay, so we're gonna click on our household. We're going to do manage household, and then we should be able to do transfer sims between households. Okay, so we are creating a new household, and we are moving Marlee off on her own. She is taking 20,000 simoleons with her. I'm gonna make sure I do it right this time. There we go. I remember when I moved Lawrence out, I messed it up. Okay, so now if I go to households, I can literally move her into a new lot, and we are going to be moving her into Strangerville. So we're moving Marlee into Strangerville because the scientist career actually takes place in like a desert world. So I thought it made sense for her to move to a desert world, and I also would like to work on the Strangerville mystery when we are in the Mint household, just because I haven't actually played it before. So this is going to be our house back here, and I was just noticing like this house kind of looks minty itself. I didn't notice that earlier, but we're going to be moving right here, and I will give you guys a quick tour. So yes, we can afford to move there. Let's go ahead. All right, and we got the notification that welcome to Strangerville. The only thing stranger than the people is the floral. Soon after moving in, the town slogan is starting to make sense to you. Some of the locals are acting a bit suspicious, and there's a large number of military and scientists in the town. See, it makes sense. We're scientists, so it makes sense we would live in this town. Try asking people about Strangerville. They might be able to shed some light on the strange situation. I know it's situation. It's just funner to say situation. So anyways, I want to do a few quick things. So apparently she got eaten by the cow plant, and I missed it somehow, and she's filthy. So that's a great way to start out this next generation. She's very uncomfortable, so that's not so great. But if I look at the calendar, yeah, look, it doesn't say it's their birthday anymore, so we would have no way of knowing if I didn't make these holidays. So I'm glad I made these holidays so that we can celebrate our family's birthday. And let me give you guys a quick tour of everything. So her skills, she currently has a lot, but I'm going to download, I think, MC Command Center and wipe these out so that we can start off with a fresh start. And I'm probably going to give her, like, you know, I'll probably cheat her moodlets actually to make her moodlets good, just to make it, you know, fair, since we're starting off a new generation. So this is her house. I love it a lot. It's actually inspired by Rochelle's house in her Mint Generation series, so definitely go check out her channel if you haven't already. She is an awesome YouTuber, but it's empty. So just like we kind of started off the brown generation with like an empty shell, we're starting off Mint Gen with an empty shell, and everything's kind of cyan, light blue colored instead of green. I guess it's a mix of cyan, light blue, and green, just because I didn't want to make it too green because there is a green generation later on, and I didn't want to make it too blue, so I kind of went for an in-between. But I'm in love with the shell of this house, even though it's empty, and I'm so excited to start her generation. Is there actually little... Oh, that's so exciting. We have like little alien spores around our house already. Guys, I am so excited for this next generation, and I love our little house. So this is actually one of the empty lots that come with Strangerville, and honestly, I bought Strangerville for the stuff that comes with it, like the outfits, the hair, and the build buy objects, because if you didn't know, like this door, these windows, they're so gorgeous. They're all from Strangerville, so that's the reason I bought this pack. But I've never played in this world, and I've never played the story of Strangerville, so I'm super excited to do that for this generation and to be living in this world, because I think this lot is so gorgeous. Look, we got like these little potted plants and everything surrounding our little lot. I just think, look how cute this lot is, you guys. Ooh. Okay, but again, I'm gonna end this part here, and I will see you in the next one, you guys, which will officially be the first part of Mint Generation. I hope you guys are excited like I am. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.